Okay, so where there is Vance, there are tapes. This is yet another recording of Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance disparaging women without children. In resurfaced remarks from his 2021 senatorial campaign, Vance criticized the head of the American Federation of Teachers, Randi Weingarten, for leading the organization, even though she doesn't have children of her own.
So many of the leaders of the left, and I hate to be so personal about this, but they're people without kids trying to brainwash the minds of our children. And that really disorients me and it really disturbs me. Randi Weingarten, who's the head of the most powerful teachers union in the country, she doesn't have a single child. If she wants to brainwash and destroy the minds of children, she should have some of her own and leave ours the hell alone.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's disoriented. Some people have children, some people don't. As we mentioned, this is certainly not the first time Senator Vance has been criticized for his remarks about women without children. Last month, past comments from him attacking Democrats, including Vice President Kamala Harris, by calling them childless cat ladies, went viral.
We're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made, and so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too. And it's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children.
Yeah. Simone, it all sounds kind of bonkers in 1950s, and it kind of reflects a world view of J.D. Vance's, but how much damage do you think it's actually doing to the Trump-Vance ticket?
I think it's doing a lot of damage, Caddy, because not only is this a very old world view, it is also the current, frankly, platform of the Republican Party apparatus. In state after state all across this country, there are Republican lawmakers, state legislative folks, who have put bills on the floor that require women to get permission from their husband if they would like to get an abortion. There was a bill in Missouri that I believe passed that said a woman who wanted a divorce couldn't get one if she was pregnant. I don't know what the obsession is with the current Republican Party apparatus with women's reproductive, not even care, but just the ability to have children or not, and whether they would like to do so or not. But it seems to be a focal point. And it's just, he's disparaging a large swath of people. And let me just say, as a person who has not birthed a child from my womb, I take grave offense to these comments, as though because you don't have a child that you had yourself, and I don't know what children J.D. Vance himself has had. It's my understanding his wife had the children, but, there we go. That you don't have a stake in the game here in America. That's just... It is weird. It is weird, and it is concerning, and this all goes back to, this is why vetting is important. And I recently spoke to Eric Holder, former AG, who did the vetting for the Harris-Walz campaign, and I asked him, I said, are you sure you got everything? Because look at what these videos coming out with J.D. Vance. And he said he watched a lot of YouTube videos, and he thinks he got it all, but you can never be sure. And I have to wonder, what was the vetting for J.D. Vance? Because this is simply insane.
And we're seeing by polling that Vance is one of the least popular running mate picks we've ever seen in modern presidential election history. And comments like this certainly not helping. Meanwhile,